family. I hope we're all well. I know the energies have been pretty intense the past few weeks. The sun has just started to rise here in Ireland, and the birds are tweeting away. Sounds so beautiful this morning. I'm so grateful to be here and to be able to share with you all. I've been up since about 4 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock. I was awakened by a pretty profound dream. I've had aspects of the same dream before last year, actually, before I kind of went through large changes myself. And there are certain aspects within the dream that kind of repeat themselves, but this morning, take a breath. This morning, I was shown a lot more to do with the dream, and it's the first time I've kind of asked my higher self, what does it mean? And what are you trying to show me within these messages? So I think where I'll start well, I actually have 2 dreams to share with you, and they're both to do with collective energy. And the first dream I had was a few weeks back. Can't remember if I shared it with you all, but it was in regards to the Divine Feminine Collective. And within this dream, I was at some kind of center, some kind of hall, with hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of Divine Feminines, and we were all there learning and sharing and teaching each other. And I know this hall very well. It's somewhere that I go quite often within Astral. It's kind of a bit like a training ground. And within the aspect of the dream, all the women are within the facility, and the back door opens and the masculines begin to enter. And as they begin to enter, the feminines erupt in sort of mass hysteria, scared, angry, just full on panic. And I'm kind of just standing there observing, and in a state of confusion at the chaos that's kind of taking place beside me. And the masculine energies within the dream couldn't understand why the feminine was acting this way, and why they were running out of fear. And I thought it was really interesting how I kind of picked up on the energy as this sort of mergence between the 2 energies. And the masculine energy appeared a lot more grounded and sort of stable within their knowing, but the feminine was a lot more in her fear and in her ego. And I feel like this was showing me that a lot of feminines, including myself, have sort of mastered that masculine energy, or have came from a place where we've needed to hold a great deal of masculine energy in order to survive, a sort of survival mode. And this was kind of a place in which the feminine was learning to grow and to be safe in that expression of the femininity. And as the merge came to connect back in with their inner masculine energy, they were aware that although they'd healed the wounds and such within the masculine energetic ego, they hadn't quite healed the wounds within the feminine. And I thought that was really interesting. And then the dream I had this morning was kind of about, it's about an island, and there's boats, and there's a body of water. And within this dream, I remember the waves, and they were crashing, and I'm sort of inside this capsule, and we keep being hit by these waves, and we're almost trying to keep returning to harbour and not be out in the vast unknown of the ocean. And as we come back into harbour, there's this orca, and this orca is in a net, and there's nobody there, there's nobody confining or holding this there. It's just this energetic net around this whale. And the messages that I was receiving in terms of this dream was that many of the collective have been feeling like they've been getting hit with a lot of emotion with these energetic waves. And these emotions are coming up to the surface, coming up to the surface to be healed. And these are aspects that are within the unconscious and the subconscious mind that are almost erupting into emotion with these energetic waves and planetary placements. So as I came to that awareness, I also noticed the kind of symbolism of the orca in itself, and how the orca was trapped energetically by this linear mind frame, this black and white and sense of duality. And it was about how we are free to swim in the vastness of ocean if only we were to break free from the restraints that we had created around ourselves. And that in this time we were ready and open and accepting to face these emotions and to start coming from a place of neutrality and no longer feeling trapped and held when you are so limitless. You have so much vast space around you. I just think there were so many aspects within those dreams that really touched true to my heart, and I know do for many in terms of what we're experiencing and going through right now. And can you hear the dog playing? Yeah, so I thought that was really, really interesting. I don't know if there's anything else that wants to come through. I've just kind of been going through a lot of reflection the past few days, really looking back on my journey and seeing how far I've came, and seeing where my purpose truly lies within this path. And in those experiences in which I have been through, it is those strengths and those hurdles in which I am now creating from. And even speaking with some friends last night, I was talking about even a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and the state of being that I was then to the state of being I am now. And they said that they couldn't imagine me to be that way. And I couldn't either. That attachment to that story that I was carrying is no longer part of me. Not that it's no longer a part of me, it's a part of my journey, but it no longer defines who I am. It no longer controls my life, and it no longer limits me in my capabilities. And that's a huge, huge step for me. Yeah. I also wanted to talk a little bit about energy. I am somebody that I see energy, so I'd really like to do a little video explaining to you the different types of energy, how we can tap into that and use that within our journey, how we can read energy, what different aspects of energy mean. And I would like to touch more on 0-point energy field and what that truly means and the state of awareness that comes with that, because I feel like there's a lot of confusion, and I am aware that this is just aspects of my truth, but I am feeling guided to share with you all. So I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. It was just 11:44 on the clock. That's a good sync sign. I think I'm just going to finish off by sharing some healing and some light language, whatever flows through. So let's do this. Just going to have a little drink first. I invite you into this space to be still with me, to be present, to just listen. Allowing ourselves to just breathe. No expectations. Surrendering to the flow of this now. You see, I'm struggling at times to come from a place of wording. I struggle to communicate through words in which I would like to express. For the frequency and the vibration, the presence of just being says more than words could ever explain to us. You see, we hear so many words. People say so many things to us. But it's how it makes us feel internally that we must follow. People can tell us things that make us feel good. But are their intention pure? Can you feel the life and the love in which they want to share with you? This is one aspect I'd like you to be aware of when you are reaching out to anyone and connecting or wanting healing or services from another. I want you to feel within your being, feel within your knowing if this is right for you. It is not within someone's right to take your power away, but to give you the gift of seeing your power for yourself. When this journey becomes about money, when it becomes about external matters, we have lost our way. We have lost the true essence of who we are. And it is the ego mind, it is the fear, the lack mentality that we hold that makes us think that we must push and we must strive. And if we don't have that, then we cannot survive. But you see, in New Earth we step away from all those outcomes and all those limitations, because it is a limitation. You see, when you come from a pure place, when you come from your heart, when you act selflessly, compassionate, when you are giving and wanting nothing in return, the universe provides. The universe cherishes you in bliss, in love, in security in self. We are never going to be left in a vulnerable position. If you feel something deep within your knowing, if you hold something that is your truth, no one has the right to tell you otherwise. This world is a playground. It is an exploration of your imagination if you allow it to be. If you can open your mind to infinite possibilities, if you can open your mind to miracles, and they're not miracles, I say. It's not about luck. It's about you. And it's about the way that you choose to see the world. It's about your perception. It's about your belief. It's about the things that you've held on to, that you're projecting into your reality. Your mind doesn't know good from bad. It just is. It just receives. If you were truly aware of the capability and the power in which you hold, in fact, you would never believe the true capability of yourself. But through this path and through this journey, you will see, and you're being shown, and yes, sometimes you will feel scared. You'll feel overwhelmed, like this is too much. But you were born for this. This is your life, your experience. And you're choosing to make it something beautiful. You're choosing to rewrite your story, to empower you, to inspire you, and to guide you. I don't know where I was. So I love you. I hope you guys have the best day. Take care, sweet ones. Love you.